Happy Monday, everybody. How's it going? We're here. We're back. More Tower of God, more goodness. We're here. We're here. I'm excited. Happy Monday, everybody. I hear where's the music coming from? It's coming from my speaker. Oh, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? YouTube actually notified you. What's up, everybody? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Amir? What's up, Jerome? What's up, Omen? How's it going? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Maltz? What's up, Arthur? Hey, everybody. Must be a hype chapter today. You usually can tell by a chapter being good if people actually show up. So, I'm excited. All the harping I was doing last week about Yama, Yasracha, and Doom and all that stuff, lo and behold, we're here. What's up, Sam Fam? How are you? Happy Monday. Lo and behold, we're here. So, am I in focus? Oh no, it's just this bright yellow shirt reflecting the white off the screen, blinding everything. We're here. We're gonna get some Yasracha and Yama and Doom goodness. Hopefully, I don't know how unpopular this might be, but I hope we stay here the whole chapter so we can wrap this up and then we can move on to the juiciness, which is Lopobia Tromare. So I'm excited for this. What's up, Enryu? Enemy felled. Anyone playing Elden Ring? I don't have the means to play Elden Ring the way I want to anyways. Like, I could buy it and play it on my PS4, but I don't want to. Like, I want to play it next gen. I want it to look as good as possible. My computer's not strong enough to play it that well. So, sitting here with my hands tied. What's up, Tafad? What's going on? See, you went back to his long chapters. This is a super duper long one. Get it all the way. Get it all the way. All right, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm gonna get through this. Hopefully, y'all hopefully you all are having a good Monday. I'm gonna shut up from babbling, and here we go. All right, Yama and Doom side. Ooh, nice panel, nice panel. Next few chapters are long as hell. Got you. I got the stream on the second. Yeah, nice. Nice, Omen. All right. You two just know nothing. All right? Your father and I are only being swept by instincts and fate. But the 10 great family leaders are different. Tromare and those who came from outside of the tower. To them, we are nothing but mere creatures, reinforcing the way that, what's up, Ivan? Reinforcing the way that Tromare was speaking last week when he was talking about creature, and then Hansung mentioned the whatever he was talking about, like the deal with the immortality contract, and he was like, "Oh, friend, yeah, come here." So that's pointing that out. All right. A dog and cat. I gotta get this. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Gotta get this title card. Here we go. And here we go. 1 second. Almost there. Almost there. This is 109, right? There we go. All right, we can continue. After a great war ended, there was the time when aftermath of the war was still continuing. I'm going to change the music. I feel like this heavy metal is not fitting what we're talking about. I don't know if this fits it either. What's up, Damien? Now, hold on. Sorry, I'm very picky. No. 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 Sorry. No. No. I'm sorry. One more. No. 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 Damn it. This is when Shuffle shoots you in the foot. It's playing the same 7 songs. Oh my gosh. For goodness gracious. Whatever. After a great war ended, there was the time when aftermath of the war was still continuing. Wang Wang, Yama's father and I. Wang Wang, nah. Papa Baylord, it's much better. Papa Baylord and I first met at a workshop. At this pine workshop, an experiment was taking place. By the request of someone from the upper class, genes of human... By the request of someone from the upper class, genes of human children and tower animals were combined to create furries. Hold on. I don't like webtoon translation using furry. Prefer translations using Beast King, more badass. I don't know if I'm gonna call them Beast Kings. What can we call them if we're not gonna call them furries? I don't think I like the idea of furries either. What's up, Amir? I don't know if I like the idea of calling them furries either. What can we call them? Beast kind. We'll go with that. To create beast kind. Okay. Beastmen. I like beastmen too. And they determined the most superior species out of them. Papa Baylord, Yama's father, and I were subjects of that experiment, And after making it through several survival matches and tests, we came across each other. He had a strong build and a blank look in his face. He literally looks like his 3 sons just jammed into one. I'm glad that you just didn't try and fight what we're seeing. I'm fine with furries. Beast homies. Beast homies it is. Beast homies it is. I like beast homies. Beastkin. Beastkin is cool. I'm gonna go with beast homies. Alright. He had a strong build and a blank look in his face, and seemed like someone who would just live a boring life. I thought I should never get involved with that guy in my life. That was my first impression of Papa Baylord. Wang Wang is crazy. Like, I would rather be named Paul than Wang Wang. I'm not trying to dunk on his name. Wang Wang just sounds weird. You say Wang Wang too many times, what am I actually saying? Wang Wang, Wang Wang, Wang Wang, Wang Wang, Wang Wang, Wang. No! Alright, that was my first impressions of Wang Wang. Then one day, the workshop gathered all the surviving beast homies in one place and made us fight. The guy and I survived to the end. We didn't lay hands on each other because he and I knew of each other's strengths. And the few beast homies that survived the battle became regulars and climbed the tower in order. Okay. That's Racha being in all black is kind of clean though. No, not Paul. Just Baylord for the beast homies. It's probably pronounced Wong Wong. Probably. Alright. Wang Wang and I also climbed the tower separately, but not long after becoming D-class regular. Excuse me. Fate brought me to meet the guy again in a forest. Alright. Yep. There we go. I didn't expect to run into you here. You managed to stay alive, huh? Have you met the other beast homies from the workshop? I'm going to keep this up. You're the only one from the Pine workshop I've met so far. I'm sure a few of them survived. Some of them were stronger than us. Oh, what about your team? You haven't joined one yet. I've joined a few before, but I couldn't fit in. They noticed that I was different from them and seemed to avoid me. I want to form my own group too, but it's not that easy. I wish there was someone with the same conditions as me. All right, good luck with that. I won't just attack you since we're from the same workshop. Besides, I don't want to get hurt from fighting you. Acknowledging that these two, they scrap. Is he following him? He's following him. I'm pretty sure that Wang Wang has specific meaning in Mandarin, but I can't confirm that right now. Probably. I know in Japan they use one for dog bark, so I think it's a play on that. Not sure if they use that in Korea too. That'd be interesting. I know he's still shredded, but why I imagine Yama's dad being the same build as him size-wise? He seems like he feels like he's a mixture of the three of them. So he's got the size of Doom. He's probably got the aggression. He's probably got the aggression of Yama, just the primal nature of Yama. But if pushed to the brink, he probably can explode like Paul does. All right, let me continue. Why are you following me? I told you. I want to form a group with someone who has the same conditions as me. I noticed something only after leaving the workshop, but I think I got the genes of a pack animal, which finds comfort in a group. But everyone avoids me because I'm from the workshop, okay? What the? So are you now suggesting to me, yeah, I want to form a group with you. You're also from the workshop, so it should be okay. No, it's not okay. Don't worry. I've mastered laundry, cooking, and administration while I was on my own. I'll take care of all the grunt work as we climb the tower. Really? What? I even have the housekeeping, driving, and cooking certificates, as well as the regular class survival certificates and driver's license. Goodness gracious. And since I sleep little, I can take guard of you while you're sleeping. I can handle 2 or 3 people's jobs just by myself. Anyway, I guarantee forming a group with me has lots of perks. No wonder he stole someone's wife. Right? No wonder he stole someone's wife. It's like he seems like he's the perfect package. He walked in there, he was himself. He spit game, talked about all his pluses. She looked and she chose. No wonder he stole someone's wife. My goodness. This man does everything. And for someone like Yasracha, who we know is lazy by nature because he's a cat, having someone like having someone like Wang Wang, why not? He's gonna do everything. He's basically like, I'm husbando material. Take me. Yep. And here I am struggling to get this 4th IT cert. I quit on the certs. I quit on the perks. On the certs, I really did. If you still don't want to, that's fine with me too. Want, ding, ding. Oh my gosh, all right. Well, if I think about it, the guy's strong and he doesn't seem like the type to backstab. I guess it wouldn't be bad to have a servant. Look at his tail wagging with his deadpan face. Oh gosh. Fine, suit yourself. Thanks, teammate. Don't call me teammate. Wang Wang was the type of animal I imagined him to be. Wang Wang did all the work for the team, although we were just a team of 2, ranging from doing menial tasks to fighting in battles. Since Wang Wang always led the way and took care of enemies, I didn't have to fight unless we faced a very strong opponent. I was an animal that enjoyed solitude, but well, the guy wasn't very chatty anyway. Being with Wang Wang was convenient and quite satisfying. You're a very useful servant, Wang Wang. I'm your teammate. Fine, then I'll consider you my servant and teammate. There's no such thing. Goodness me. So when I was getting used to being a team with him, I asked Wang Wang one day, even if we climb up and become rankers, it won't change the fact that we're subjects for the workshop experiment. They'll come for us someday. This is a funny question to ask someone like you, but do you have a dream? I do. This is so fast. So fast. Huh? Really? What is it? I want to serve a master. Huh? What do you mean? My dream is to find my one and only master in my life and serve him. He is really like a dog. How is that a dream? Do you think of yourself as a dog because you're a beast homie? That's not a dream. It's just some wild dream. But I want to have a master. Wake up and get over your instincts, you fool. All right. I decided on my dream too. To be honest, I do like climbing the tower with you. Unlike me, you're selfless and willing to do even unpleasant tasks. I don't know who your master will be, but I want to have you. I'll take you away from that master no matter what. Wang Wang reminds me a bit of Cha as well. Maybe bastard son? I mean, another one? I don't know. Wang Wang is a sub. Shut up. I'll teach you that someone like you doesn't need a master. What do you think? Just cut the crap. A cat can't be my master. Who says I want to be your master? I'm saying I'll show you that you don't need a master. I want to see where this goes. Well, still, when I'm with you, I forget the fact that I need a master for a while, since you're my one and only teammate. Look at Yes Racha. Hearing that from a dog doesn't make me very happy. It wasn't until much later that I realized that my set dream could never come true. Hundreds of years later, we became A-class regulars, and the workshop called the two of us. So that even makes like what I'm just putting this Bomb's in a regular. But the fact that Bomb's in the tower like barely a decade, and he's already where he is crazy, but he's in a regular. I like it. Let me continue. Huh? A master? Who is this? Looks like Tony Stark robots. Yes, the one who funded your research told me to bring you two to him once you become rankers. Contact me when you pass the rankers test. He will be your master. Well, I knew this would happen at some point, but I still didn't like it. Who would send robots for them? I'm drawing a blank. Help me. Tell me who would send who would? And I don't know if this is the first time we've had confirmation about like a rankers test or something. Like what is the process of becoming a ranker? Like what do you do? The workshop? Yeah, the workshop, yes. I should have reworded it. Who would have funded the research through the workshop that would be calling for them? That's what I should have said. Sorry. It was a stupid question how I worded. All right. Okay, workshop. Pathetic. What's up, Nugget? Workshop probably. It's crazy how the workshop can create robots as strong as rankers / high level regulars. Yeah. I'm kind of like the design though. I do as well. What's up, Math Wizard? Have you been watching Tower God? No, I haven't. Lobovius seems the likeliest. Probably makes sense. I don't watch anyone else's Tower of God content. I don't think I ever have. No, I've never. Maybe a video or two that someone has sent me, like, you should watch this, but never. All right, let me continue. I'm gonna go up. All right. Well, I knew this would happen at some point, but I still didn't like it. I've been living freely all this time, but now they're telling me I have a master. Whereas Wang Wang wasn't like me. He's happy as hell that someone's coming to claim him. After hearing that he would have a master, he got so excited that he couldn't sleep for several days. What? You're willing to go to that master? Yeah. You fool, why do you need a master? You can just run away and live freely. It was my lifetime goal to meet a master and pledge my loyalty to him. I've told you many times already, but I don't want freedom like you do. I'll be going. He'll treat you like a slave. Do you really think the guy did that kind of experiment out of love? You'll definitely regret it. The fact that Yama and his father are complete opposite sides of each other. Like, Yama feels like he's a natural born leader, whereas Wang Wang wants to be subservient to something else, to another individual. And the fact that him being subservient to another individual, possibly falling in love and having kids, is what got him killed is absolutely crazy. And I wonder if we're going to actually see this chapter is longest sin. Oh my goodness. And the fact that there's a possibility that we might get some sort of like Caliban mentality where he might be fine with him dying. Who knows? Maybe at like before he dies, there might be a chance that he's like, nah, this isn't cool, but he ends up dying anyways. Or maybe he's cool with it because it's his master doing it. Who knows? Let's keep reading. Wang Wang behaving like Uncle Rocket. Yama either gets it from his mother or his dad changes quite a bit. That's what I'm thinking. It could be one or the other. The difference between dog and wild dog that CU was stating since the beginning of season 3 makes sense now. Yes. All right. If Traumare really is the one that ordered this research to be done from the workshop, then the amount of planning that CU has been doing, plotting Traumare's appearance in this arc alongside of the canines and Yasracha and everyone else, is just the whole third season's been dedicated to it. It's crazy. Legit, if Traumare is the one that ordered this experiment, legit this entire third season has been leading up to the reveal that we've gotten in the last couple of weeks from him. Nuts. That's like, if we count season 3 alone, that's over 100 chapters of planning. Crazy. Fun fact, Math Wizard. I brought up the whole fact that Tower of God is a D&D campaign about a month and some change before that announcement video for I know about that D&D campaign. I watched that, like the little trailer of the 5 people that are supposed to be playing it. Like sometime like it was like either late June or early July. Like I sat in a live stream and brought up the fact that Tower of God was in D&D campaign, and my chat slaughtered me for it, saying like because I said what we're currently doing would kind of be like a side quest and the main quest of things, and I got slaughtered. I absolutely ripped a new butthole. And then like a couple of weeks later, that trailer dropped. Fun times. That VOD is still up, by the way. You could go find it. It's from a couple of months ago. I want to say it's from like a couple of months ago. It would have to be a couple of months ago. Duh. All right, let me continue. All right. He'll treat you like a slave. Do you really think the guy did that kind of experiment out of love? Excuse me. You'll definitely regret it. Let me know if the song is too loud. It doesn't matter. If that's the will of my master, I should follow it. What's just gotten into your head? Seriously. It's crazy that I'm really siding with Yasracha during this. I do think I'm weird too, but if my instincts tell me to serve a master, I will live like that. So you should live by your instincts too. You're not the type who serves someone anyway. I don't want to go with a cat who might bite his master's neck. Let's go our separate ways from here. I think that's kind of crazy. It's crazy because like cats seem like they're independent, but when they make an actual connection with someone, they make a seriously strong connection. So I think it's nuts that they've been together for hundreds and hundreds. They've literally been together since they've been alive. Pretty much. Like off and on towards the beginning of their life as beast homies. But even now they've been together for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And how Wang Wang is just able to just cut ties and be like, I'm done. And Yasracha probably feels a little scorned by that. That's crazy. That's really crazy. All right. Right. I did know from the beginning that Wang Wang and I were different species. Have it your way. He's going to live a boring life for the rest of his life. That's stubbornhead. And that was the last time I saw Wang Wang as a regular. So that means they both passed the ranker test. After parting ways with him, I had several failures and finally became a ranker. Regardless of that, I didn't contact the workshop and ignored all their attempts to reach me. I started to form a group by taking around subordinates that I shared my power with. And before I knew it, we became a famous group. Of course, I never got a subordinate like Wang Wang. Then, one day, a soldier from the workshop came for me. This is what I was waiting for. Damn it. You come out of nowhere and killed all my subordinates. What do you think you're doing? Wow. You shouldn't have ignored us in the first place. Let's go, cat. Your master is waiting for you. Master? I don't have such a thing. I'm the master of my life. I've already become the leader of a group. A group? That's crazy. Dog, that's wild. A group? Which group? You mean the ones I just... That's crazy. Look at that. He's talking mad spicy. What? He said a group? Which group? You mean the ones I just killed? Wow. Stop resisting. The dog was already taken in by his master. Wang Wang? He's not someone you can run away from anyway. So come with me if you don't want to die. I had no choice. That's crazy that this robot could have bodied Yasracha. I had no choice but to go to that damn master. But in a way, I was curious how much of a big shot this master was. Let's see. Who was it? You gotta get up out of here. Who was it? And how much that puppy guy changed. And in case he was regretting his choice, it'd be a good chance to slap him in the back of the head and take him out of there. And sure enough, look at this. Sure enough, this is what we saw when the Lopo Bia ship was leaving through the warp gate. Am I correct? All right. This is where your master is. He is the highest one in this floating castle. What? He's the highest one here? The highest person in this huge floating castle. What kind of guy is he really? The one invited, you may come in. Yep. That's the symbol. Whoa. That one's pretty scary looking. That's a beast. And that guy. Chief trainer of Lopobia's army. What? Lopobia Keating. Dude, his design is fire. Looks dangerously close to a swastika. I know the symbols in Japanese and Korean, like the swastika symbol is they have different meanings. I only know this because of the huge outrage of Tokyo Revengers. All right, I can feel like the manji. What's up, Mikkel? I can feel that he's a big shot like no other I've met before. Is he that master guy? And what is that thing? What is that? The dog and his trainer will now enter. Wait. You're telling who are you? His design is fire. Good point to Fad. Kidding is probably one of the individuals that's in that one of the two. Wang Wang, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks fire with the collar on, but whatever. Wang Wang, what on earth is going on? Who are you? Bald head man? You look like a cone head. Look at the point. Sorry. What's that leash on your neck? Goodness. Why the heck are you there looking like that? The shading on this shot right here is incredible. Damn it. Who the hell is the guy? What kind of damn master is he? You're here. Ooh. Everyone bow your heads to the ground and listen. The leader of the Lopobia family is speaking. What the? What did he just say? Can you imagine? Can you imagine being Yasracha? Running away from these people, not listening to them. Only to get called here and be like, yo, the master is the family leader. And you're just standing there like, what? Like this mythical being is the one that ordered me to be alive? Like, huh? Like, that's gotta be nuts. What did he just say? Family leader? So the master who called me here is the leader of the Lopobia family? Cat. After that, I realized it. That a family leader is someone we can never, ever reach. From now on, you are my pet. Damn. I hate how cool he looks right here. Oh my goodness. He's a being unbelievably far from us. Why didn't y'all say that? Why didn't y'all say that sooner? I would have shown up with snacks or something. Like, why didn't you just say it was him? I wouldn't have argued. I would have came. Saved so much time, so much pain. It's still Jihad's jacket, though. A year has passed since I was brought to the main ship of the Lopobia family. I ended up becoming his pet. It wasn't something I could refuse even if I wanted to. Excuse me. He did. He sunned him bad. He sunned him terribly. Being a pet did disgust me, but it wasn't that hard. Gosh. It wasn't that hard. And you were all making fun of my guy Lopobia Traumaray, saying he was wearing Jihad's jacket. These times Wang Wang voluntarily. That's still Jihad's jacket. He still got on Big Brother on that. He still got his jacket on. Normally I think that would be the end of the chapter, but man, this is long. We're halfway through. We are halfway through this chapter. This is crazy. What is it about these irregulars? You looked on him. Yeah, it's like good point out. Good point out. Because I was going to mention the fact that they're bowing to him and it's just a message over a screen. He's not there. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right. Okay. All right. Being a pet did disgust me, But it wasn't that hard. All I had to do was run around and play in the cat tower. He said that was part of some cat's daily life. But it was different for Wang Wang. The guy was always on a leash. He was trained and fought with other beast homies every day. That reminds me, Asatra was excited looking at Bomb at the entrance of the cat game. Was he? We need to go back and look at that. Alright. And fought with other beast homies every day. They wanted Wang Wang to become a strong warrior and lead a group. Since unlike me, he was unconditionally loyal to the family leader. Feels exactly like Calivan. I can't remember. The more warriors like Wang Wang there are, the more convenient it would be for them. I had no loyalty whatsoever, so they expected nothing from me. Look at Yasracha, really. I continued to just laze around the cat tower. Sometimes I even defied orders from the higher ups. But the family leader didn't seem to care about this. He only gave harsh trials to Wang Wang, who was loyal, and an easy life to me, who wasn't loyal. Dude, he really, holy crap, he really treats them like how people treat cats and dogs. Like when someone gets a cat, they just get a cat. They put the cat in the house, or if they let the cat go, they let it go to and fro, they let it do whatever. Or if they have a house cat, the cat just does whatever it wants to. You set food out for it, you clean its litter box, you do all that stuff, you buy stuff for it, and that. When you buy a dog, you train it, you make it sit, you put it in the crate. Some people put it in the crate, they give him a collar. Like they do all, he's literally doing the same exact thing. That's crazy. That is crazy. Stories like these make you understand where FUG is. Yeah, I agree. You remember how Kaiser mimicked the 10 family leaders on the name station? Yes, also would take other species and imprison them with trauma and capture. Yes. That's a good point out, Amir. I need to go back and look at that. I do that for my cats. All right, let me continue. Just this observation is really like blowing me away. Hold on. All right. I continued to just laze around the cat tower. Sometimes I even defied orders from the higher ups, but the family leader didn't seem to care about this. He only gave harsh trials to Wang Wang, who was loyal, and an easy life to me, who wasn't loyal. He was one disgusting guy. It's crazy how strong Yasracha is, and we know how strong Yasracha is. And to the family leaders and to the strong people in the Lopobia family, he's nothing. Right? I was always like wondering if like a Cha or a Ivankel, if they were going to be used to show the vast difference between top members of a family, of one of the great families, and just someone who is considered a high ranker. And we didn't even need that. We get that here because we know how, like, we don't know the limits of Yasracha's strength, but we know he's damn strong. We know he's stronger than almost anybody else that's on our side. That if anyone else stepped to him, he probably would kill them easily. So to have that, to know that, and for Yasracha to look at individuals like this, granted, this was a long time ago, he could have gotten stronger since. But he can look at these individuals and be like, dude, I'm nothing in the presence of them. So I'm not even going to try. They told me to be a pet. I'm a pet. No hesitations. I won't do anything. It does something for me and my brain, and like actually putting together some sort of structure on the difference and the tiers of these individuals the closer you get to the irregulars. It really does wonders for me. All right, let me continue. Soon after, I was able to freely roam in the floating castle, unlike Wang Wang. And as soon as I got freedom, I went to see Wang Wang. Wang Wang, why are you looking like this? Yes, Racha. Let's get out of here. There's no reason for you to put up with this kind of life. Let's run away even if it means risking death. This is nowhere close to a decent life. Yes, Racha, I don't have much to complain about my life now. What the? Serving my master and being loyal to him. I told you that's the kind of life I want. Why did you come back to this place anyway? Freedom is for someone like you. If you want to get out of here, go by yourself. And live freely just like your instincts tell you. Wang Wang has completely lost it. I'm going to get out of here. Ooh, who's talking to him? A cat is roaming around the castle like it's his own house. Who are you? So you were caught too. Huh? You are? You seem to remember me. Yeah, I'm a beast homie from the same workshop as you. Beast homie with the blood of a lion. My name is Lobby. His design is fire. Dude, his design is fire. His design is fire. Hold on. His design is clean. Dude, what? First thing is, can we trust him? Dude, his design is clean. What? Looks like you two have also become rankers, although you're just pets after all. By the looks of it, you're not much different either. Rumor has it that you came to see Wang Wang. Is it true? Well, yeah, I was out of my mind. Right. Sounds like you came to a realization. Give up. You won't be able to get him out of here. What the? It's crazy that Yasracha is the only person in this whole flashback that I'm connecting with. Yeah, I like him. For some reason, when the chapter first dropped, all I saw was people saying his design sucks. What? I agree to an extent. FUG, technically a crime syndicate that has zero problems with slayers killing people. They literally let Yama do what Lobobia Tremor is doing, so they can't act all righteous. Crank this a little bit. Yeah, Tremor, Kitty, now Lobby. Yeah, seeing a bit of Super Saiyan 5. Yeah, a little bit. Lobobia family owns the Supreme Store. They're dripped out. All right, let me continue. Did you know a few of the top trainers, including our family leader, can control us? A human can control a human? Yeah. Don't just be ridiculous. How can a human control, oh gosh, another human? Mind control was developed for people to control animals. Did you forget? We're half animals. Why do you think the family asked the workshop to do an experiment to create us? Those guys just wanted to create humans that they could control in the first place. Looks like you haven't been controlled yet, but I've experienced it. We got that. It was so humiliating. This guy's design is fire. The blood of the lion, the king of the beasts, is running through my veins. But imagine how I felt when I lost my will at someone's command and was led around by the nose. I promised myself I would find a way to overcome that mind control. That I would live under their rule here only until the day. But Wang Wang is different. I was just about to say. They can't control him. They're lucky that he's this way. Top trainer's mind control doesn't work on him. That's why he's on a leash. I saw it with my own eyes. He's special. I really was about to say that. Surprisingly, he's being held by the family leader out of his own will. I don't understand that guy at all. So give up saving him. He's different from us. Wait! Wang Wang is a special beast homie that can't be controlled. Hearing that, I decided to stay in the floating castle and look for a chance. And after a long time, Wang Wang and I adjusted ourselves in different ways. He became a loyal dog, whereas I became a pet cat in the castle. I earned the family leader's trust in a high position. Look how big he got. He was never this big. Why do we call lions king of the jungle when they don't live in jungle environments? I have no idea. It must be an old saying before anyone had any actual understanding of what a jungle was. And they called the lions the king of the jungle. I don't know. But please fill me in. He was never this big, right? Weren't they of relative? They were of like relative size. Like they were comparable before, right? Because jungle in Hindi means uninhabited area. Okay, there you go. Dude, he's yeah. Now he has Yama's size. Like now I see where Yama gets his size from. Holy crap. All right. Hearing that, I decided to stay in the floating castle and look for a chance. And after a long time, Wang Wang and I adjusted ourselves in different ways. He became a loyal dog, and I adjusted ourselves. Oh gosh, he became a loyal dog, whereas I became a pet cat in the castle. I earned the family leader's trust in a high position, and started to get involved in making big decisions for the family. How could you? Yes, Racha, how do you manage that? 2 branches in our district have been invading each other's territory recently, and their conflict has escalated. This just screams about rich people leaving their entire fortune to their pets and not their family. That's what this feels like. How does Yasracha go from being an experiment to being able to call shots in the family? That's nuts. That is nuts. All right. 2 branches in our district have been invading each other's territory recently, and their conflict has escalated. It started with a fight between the leaders of the 2 groups, high rankers Ledodo and Kukoko. Excuse me. But their feelings have intensified so much that we cannot stop them anymore. Excuse me. We request the family to intervene and resolve this matter, please. It's difficult to take sides with one of them. They're both talented and competent. What is there to think about? No matter how competent they are, they shouldn't cause trouble for the family leader. Just kill both and be done with them. Are they talking, do as he says? Whoa! Bored? Why were you paying attention to such a trivial matter? Please allow me to take care of it. I just find that cat's way of doing things amusing. Did you hear that? That damn cat. The family leader wants both of them killed. Wow. Just goes to show how Traumaray just does whatever he wants on a whim. He gave his pet command over his probable grandchildren or something. Did we not? We met, there you go. Dokoko, the dude with the bird that we fought. Isn't this kind of what you were talking about, Dexter? Where you would just be like, you would just do things just for the hell of it? Like, that's what he's doing. He's just sitting up here doing things for the hell of it. That's what he's doing. He's just like, the cat said something funny. Do what the cat said. And everybody's like, my lord, what? I said, do what the cat said. That's crazy. The family leader could do anything, and he didn't care what I would just do. He didn't care what I would just do. I'll go myself and carry out your order, Lord. Maybe we were a perfect combination, and now Yasracha could get in his head and see exactly how far he could push it. Right? See how far he could push it. If I do this, will he say yes? If I do that, will he say yes? And I wonder if he's going to try to do something in regards to Wang Wang. To be frank, I think a lot of these family leaders are on the same vibe as Shinigami and Death Note. They're so damn powerful and bored that, yeah, they just do it. Yeah. There we go. After I came, the family leader did everything without thinking much about it. Time continued to pass. Wang Wang used his power to increase the number of canines. He trained them into becoming a loyal army. They were very brave warriors and accomplished many jobs, but Wang Wang was still a slave on a leash. The branch leaders were well aware that Wang Wang was a loyal dog, but they were also worried about this being they couldn't control gaining too much power. They chose a woman for Wang Wang's first wife who would produce an heir, and a child was born from that emotionless act, Doom. The child named Doom entered the training camp soon after his birth. The branch leaders then found a way to tame this boy who inherited Wang's weakened blood. He would be the one to take over and rule the canines in the future. Gotcha, direct air. I knew the branch leaders would kick the two of us out of the family someday. But we now became too strong. Became strong too, excuse me. I used my position to make many allies in the family. Our power and force were stronger than most branches of Lopopia. This is nuts, man. Sorry I keep stopping, but really thinking about this. Really thinking about the fact that Yasracha and Wang Wang were two experiments. Both got taken into the family. Both gained incredible power and both held power over individuals who were born into this family. Dude, that's actually crazy. Like, that's legit. Actually, like, that's really crazy. Like, wow. I used my position to make many allies in the family. Our power and forces were stronger than most branches of Lopopia. I thought the time was coming soon. And after some time passed again, we started to fight in big wars. We got out of a small world and faced many strong opponents in the tower, which made us stronger. This is the chapter I was wanting. Well, when they're not fighting, but this is a chapter I was wanting. Give us a long chapter, get it out the way so we could get back to all the stuff, crazy stuff that's happening. Middle zone. Fill me in. Where's this middle zone at? I'm so uneducated as to like structure of tower. There's so many other people that are more knowledgeable than me in this. I'm absolutely leaning on you guys. Middle zone. Who's that? Who's that? Hold on, I seen the cape flapping in the wind. Hold on. Is that a hologram for inspection? It's still my first time seeing it. So that person is the king of the tower. I didn't really gosh. I don't care, man. Jihad's got the coolest design to me in the series. He's got the coolest design to me. The cape, the arm, like, it's so dope. I didn't really care about others, but the thought that he would be watching made my blood go wild. For the first time in a long while, I fought really hard as if to make an impression on him. Look at him, he's gone sick too. All right, let me look over. Inner tower climbing, middle area residential political, outer tower residential. Have we ever seen the middle area before? Popped out of nowhere, forget the middle zone, it's Jihad. Here we go, it's a bird, it's a plane. It looks like Julius Caesar. Can't lie, the Jihad reveal had me excited. Dude, come on, man. Like, he didn't get to lay eyes on the actual Jihad, but a hologram of him is good enough. Dude, just how powerful is that being really? That the king himself came with all these forces. That's the question I need to be asking myself. Who are they fighting that Jihad would feel the need that he needs to look over? Who are they fighting? Things are getting crazy. Freaking volcano erupting? Something's coming out. What's that? What is that? Oh my gosh. Ancient creature. How do I... Hold on. Akronach. It was really alive. One of the strongest ancient creatures that chose a slayer as a host? Oh goodness, what's happening? Let's go. Time to catch a big fish. Why? Why must you do this to me? Dude. One of the strongest ancient creatures that chose a slayer as a host. Dude, I'm supposed to... Oh, this was a good... Look at this thing. Dude. It's the fact that... Alright, I'm gonna take this very, very literally. If this Akronach is an ancient, like the ancient we've seen Helm and Ivan Kell both possess, if it's similar, if this is one of the ancients that are out there and a slayer has it, I'm taking it very literally. Are all like one who raised these forces? Is it one individual did this? I don't know where the thumbnail is. One individual. That could be the completed form of all the ancients. No, I'm not. I don't think this is. I'm thinking like, so you talking like Ten-Tail stuff? No, I think this could be like I forgot the name of Yvonne Kell's ancient, but then it's like Yvonne Kell's ancient. We see a partial, and then I think Kel Hellam had an ancient too. Am I correct? I feel like I am. I don't remember. And then that's all we've seen. I feel like this is a different ancient that has been, I think, fully summoned by the individual who possesses it, which means this battle's nuts. Look at the forces that are being thrown at this individual. First generation slayers. Are we thinking are we thinking that this is a first generation slayer, like a random one? Or could this possibly be why is his name blanking from me? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I forget his name. What's the leader of FUG? I can't remember his name. I'm struggling. Lustlek. Thank you. It wasn't coming. I was massaging my brain. It wasn't happening. Could it be him? You think this could possibly be him? Or could it just be another one of these first generation slayers that just happens to have an ancient that looks so freaking dope, that explodes out of volcanoes? Craziness. So if this individual who is not, like, if this is not Lustlek, oh gosh, nah. Yeah, I keep asking too many questions. I keep asking too many questions that there are probably answers to. Pissed off. All right. The word used chose has many people debating if the Slayer is alive / is currently the host. Strongest ancient creatures that chose a Slayer as a host. That just sounds nuts. This chapter is a 20 out of 10. Damn, I'm pissed off that it ended. Dude, this is crazy. I bet this thing gets bagged here. We saw Owl, so they must have won the battle. Do you think there's a possibility that they're in control of the ancient? No, I don't know. Do they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. And if I keep asking questions, someone's going to be compelled to say something. This battle was important enough. You know what? Goodness gracious. I look over at the chat as I'm saying, you know what? I was like, you know what? If they couldn't kill the Slayer, but they were able to defeat the Slayer and capture it, the Slayer could be who's inside the Suspendium. I was getting ready to say it. Golly. Whoever this individual, it was important enough that Jihad felt the need to see things with his own two eyes. Because he wasn't actually there, right? He wasn't actually there. It's an hologram, kind of like what he did at the hidden floor. Like, you know what? It's the whole, like, this chapter has done a lot for me. It's done a lot for me in my mental of how I view the series. And it's just things that have happened in this chapter, where these characters currently are now, present day, and different events that we've seen happen. Like Jihad showing up, that's a big deal, right? It's a huge deal that he showed up at the hidden floor. But just like, yeah, he'd show up, bomb, yada, 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 he'll do this, he'll do that. But when you get this chapter and you have Yasracha, who already like is a tier above everyone else, say that must be the king of the tower. This, what we're doing right here, must be that important that he would show up in a hologram form. He did the same exact thing in a hidden floor. This chapter and this moment takes that moment from the hidden floor for me and makes it even more important. So now I look back at that, it's an even more important moment. The fact that Jihad even made his presence known in the hidden floor. Granted, nobody would remember it because you lose your memories upon leaving the hidden floor. But the fact that he even showed up means that what was happening right there was massive. Ay, ay, ay. But you can also think of it as a different way. These ancient types could have been there before the 10 great families came through. One appearing could have piqued Jihad's interest, but I'm going off of what Dexter said. Akakaze. There was a split of the ancients, right? So I think they were there before before they either started, like before they started climbing. Could this be a conquest for Jihad just looking for more power? I don't know. Could this just be like, I want one, I'll have one? Or maybe these beings are way too strong. Let's kill them all. Like I've been saying, Jihad killed the ancients, right? So maybe he's in the process of doing that currently. I don't freaking know. But Amir, I will echo your sentiments so much. I never expected Yasracha to see all the things that he's seen. This chapter threw me for a loop. It's done so much for lore. It's helped it's given me more context to other events that have happened in series already. Like Yasracha, and it's crazy. I couldn't stand Yasracha. But in one chapter getting his backstory, I see where he's coming from when we go back to present day. And this is the thing I was wondering. I really was like wondering with Yasracha, with the fight with Yama, with what he was doing, because he found the kids and he gave the fangs to them and he did all this. Like, was this something, like, did he do this because him and his father had something buddy going on? Or was it truly like, I hated your dad, this, that, and the third, I turned him in? Like, was it really that, or was it really something else? And it really is proving that, like, these two had, I don't even know if I could call it I feel like Yasracha has had a life bond to Wang, but unless we get some more information from Wang, Yasracha was just an individual that he's known for a long time, and he appreciated his company, but like when it was time to part ways, it was time to part ways. Like this, it makes me wonder. We spent every couple of chapters I bring it up, but the first time we really had this conversation of looking at our side, when I say our side, I'm speaking in Bomb's side, the individuals that we have on our side, who do we really have? Not that many. You could just run them off like Ivankel, Yama, etc., etc. Like, we don't have that many people. But when you look at this, we get this chapter and you see Yasracha. And Yasracha not like, he isn't necessarily like trying to buck against jihad and the whole system and everything else. He just doesn't want to be controlled. So is there is there any sort of possibility that if Yama doesn't kill Yasracha, if we don't get a Kenpachi versus Kenpachi showdown that I think might end up happening, if you're a Bleach fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Is there a possibility that Yasracha having like that connection with Wang Wang, seeing Yama, having Yama be what he kind of wanted Wang Wang to be, this not all powerful, but this extremely powerful being that just wants to be free and want to lead the charge against something? Is there any chance that through that connection, if Yasracha does end up staying alive, because Yasracha had all this power beforehand without the fang that he got from Wang Wang, so he still is strong. Is there any way that we can sort of turn influence, get him on our side? Who knows? I took my glasses off, so I can't see what you guys are saying. But is there any possibility? Is that a thing? I wouldn't be surprised if Traumeré controlled Yas to kill Wang Wang or something. That would be dark. That would be super dark. Have a good one, Amir. Have a good one. Same thing you're thinking about Yasracha seeing a lot. It's kind of how I felt when I saw Owl at the end. A lot of these branch leaders must have seen. Yeah, they had to have. It's something that you should think on. It's something that you really should think of when we get the little glimpses in the Jin Sung's background, and he's been through so much. However long he's been alive, it's seemingly 10,000 years, something crazy like that. However long he's been alive, he's seen so much. It should automatically like register to like other individuals that are around the same age as Jin Sung, around that general 5,000, 7,000 age range, 10,000 age range, that some of the things that they've lived multiple and then I don't even know how many lifetimes they've lived through. But Yasracha, like in this one chapter, we went from the inception of Yasracha to him being a regular and climbing the tower, to becoming a ranker and forming a team, to then becoming a pet, and then from being a pet becoming a pet with high status. Like there's so like that should click. It should have clicked already, but I needed more, and it finally clicks. So it's like I'm looking at other individuals now that are extremely older, and I'm thinking, what have you seen? Never ever in my life would I have thought Yasracha was giving orders to the Lopobia family because Traumeré thought it was funny that the cat is telling them what to do. Never ever would I have thought that. That makes his character so it makes his character so much more for me. Dude, it makes it so much more for me. Like, man, like there, and hearing that he didn't, like he grew tired, like he didn't want to do this anymore. Like he just wanted to get the hell out of here. And it's just like he's playing the long con, the extremely long con. We're going to play this until I can ensure that me and you get out of here. Oh, man. And it makes me feel like Traumeré knows what Yasracha is doing, and he's letting him do it until Yasracha gets to the point where it's time to go, and he flips it on him just like that. That's what it makes me feel like. Oh, my gosh. That's what it makes me feel like. I hear Yasracha's role in all of these has always been wishy-washy from the beginning. He just needs to straighten up and tell Yama, your dad. Yeah. To be frank, Jin Sung did tell Mashani when he was captured that she has no idea what she's talking about when she mentioned elders, slayers, ancient types. Yeah, there's also Yama's mom who we haven't seen at all yet. For someone who isn't as loyal as Wang Wang, for him to go against Lopobia Traumeré's wishes must have changed a lot after meeting her. That I remember going on like a little like rant blurb about whenever we first got that information that he had a kid with someone he shouldn't have had a kid with and it got him killed, what Yusracha said. But at this point, like legit, who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it possibly be? Because wasn't it like Yusracha said something that, and that I'm trying to think of that flashback where it was, and they mentioned it again in this chapter too, where they're afraid, like other people in the family are afraid of those two because they have so much power. And it was something like they were all conspiring against Wang Wang, and Yusracha kind of like pushed it over the edge. Let me know if I'm wrong. And he's the one that he was kind of like the final push. So it makes me feel like, you know what it makes me feel like? Quick prediction. I was supposed to start another stream 10 minutes ago. What it makes me feel like is Wang Wang is a lost cause. Like he's a lost cause. He's never, like, he probably would never betray. He probably ended up falling for this chick, and whoever he fell for probably was a suitor for another individual or something, or a slave for another individual or something. And their relationship upset a lot of the other family members in the Lopobia family. They all came up to the throne asking like this, it shouldn't be. Yusracha kind of being in the place of power, Chamare would kind of just be like, whatever the cat says goes. Knowing that there's no way for Wang Wang to get out of this, Yusracha probably went to Wang Wang with a deal like, we have to do this. Like, you're gonna have to die, but I can get your sons out of here. And it probably was something like that. They came to an agreement. Yusracha pushed it over the edge, got Wang Wang executed, but Yusracha got the kids out of there and planted these fangs in. So when we finally get to this fated day where we could set this up and he can meet back with Yama and the rest of the boys, he can tell them the true story, give them the fang, give them the power that their father had. And if he dies, he dies. If not, he could help them out. I think that's how this is going to go. I've been wrong before. I've been right before too, but I've been wrong before. So there's a possibility that could not happen, but that's how I see it happening. I could definitely see it like things went a little bit too far. And Wang Wang just, he can't get out of it. He just can't get out of it. Think about this. Jinsung has lived long enough to see the rise of ancient Sumerian up until now, with about 1,500 years left over, right? Last minute theory, Shasha and the bunny people are products of the workshop experiment and being oppressed by Lopopia. That's why they're so obsessed with money and freeing their people. That makes so much sense, especially thinking about Elaine and how she had to pay back her family in order to like gain her freedom from the name hunt station and everything that she was going through. It makes sense. That makes total sense. Dude, this whole third season has been leading up to this. This whole third season really has been leading up to this. It's crazy. The whole third season, because it's all been about canine people and animal control and all this stuff. It's all been leading up to this, to the reveal of Chamare and getting more into the Lopobia family. It's literally been, on paper, 109 chapters of just setup, and we're still not even there yet. That's crazy. That's crazy writing. Boy, oh boy. Ay. Yeah, I can talk about this forever. I'm gonna get up out of here. I have another stream I was supposed to start 15 minutes ago So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. This chapter is insane. I'm echoing you, Blaze. This is only 1 out of the 10's family house's background being revealed. And it's not even there, like, it's a little glimpse into that family. It's not even a big thing. Right? Right? It's not even a big thing. It's a little glimpse of this family from an individual that was brought into the family. It's not even an individual that was born into the family. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. Off topic. Number 1, no season 1 characters die. Or 2, season 1 characters die, but Khun has to die at the hands of Redacted. Are you asking that? Like, which one I would rather? And what are you asking, Jerome? Are you asking would I'd rather 1 or 2? I would rather 2 because 2 would mean that Bomb would have to kill her. Even though she has to die now. She's like she has to die. Bomb gave her rules. Bomb said, if you hurt anyone else that I love ever again, I will kill you. And at the point of him making that decree, she already broke the decree because she was involved with White, and White killed Arc Raptor and Prince. Therefore, her hands were covered in blood as well. Therefore, she broke the promise. She should be dead already. So now, if we just put more blood on her hands, maybe the boy might actually do it so we could get her the hell out of the story. Okay. Final thoughts. Get yourself a girl that looks at you the way Wang Wang looks at his masters. Peace, bro. Have a good one, please. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good rest of your week. And hopefully, God willing, I see you guys back here next Monday for episode 110 of season 3. So thank you again. I'll see you guys. Peace out.